Glam Fam, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine Roma here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of fake up. So basically what fake up is, it is fake makeup, which is like replica makeup, usually sold on eBay. So we've got some fake Jeffree Star, we got some fake Fenty, some fake Morphe, my hair palette. So the entire look was created using fake up. Whenever I didn't have for things like primer, I substituted using dupes of high-end products. If you want to see how I got this look and what fake up products I use, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off by priming my face. I did not get a fake up primer. What I do have is a dupe for the Benefit Professional. This is the Baby Skin Primer. This is the Instant Pore Eraser. This is quite a good primer and it does erase the pores quite a bit. The next primer I'm going to use is the Mecca Cosmetica Lit Whip-In Primer. It's actually like a dupe for the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So I'm going to just apply that to my face using my hands. And this gives you like that nice kind of lit from within glow. Okay, so the primer is now on and we're going to go in with the foundation. Really worried about this. It smells really chemically and I've never tried out a fake foundation before. So hopefully I don't break out from this. I'm going to take this Model Co blender. This is also like a dupe for the Beauty Blender. Here we go with the foundation. I'm going to just put it onto the back of my hand. So it's quite difficult to get out, of course, because the pump broke off. But also when the pump broke off, I noticed there was no like tube in there to even dispense the foundation in the first place. Take the blender and pounce it onto my face. As you can see, there's like no coverage at all. You can still see everything. It's kind of just adding like a tint to my skin. It is quite light actually. I don't really see much of a difference. I feel like I'm just putting moisturizer on my face. I'm going to try add some more on. Okay, so I think that is the most coverage I could actually get out of it. I'm going to go ahead with the fake Tarte Shape Tape and test that out and see if I can get a bit of coverage around these under eye areas. This applicator is really bad. It's like a lip gloss applicator, so I'm going to try it out first with that. Oh, that's light. So it's really light, which I knew it was going to be from just looking at the way it looks in the package. Can't get over how much it smells like dishwashing detergent. I'm going to just like highlight with it. Distractions will get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights. Okay, so it gave me like a little bit of coverage, but definitely not the kind of coverage you get from Tarte Shape Tape. It's more like highlighted in a way, but yeah, not that much coverage. I don't know how I expected this to go. Just like put it onto my face and I feel like it just comes off onto the sponge. So I'm gonna try like press into the skin with this brush. Not really, I mean there's still not much coverage. There's barely any coverage at all, which I'm not loving because you know I like my full coverage. Okay, so I am now going to take the I Got the Power Eyeshadow Primer by B7. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. It gives like the same effect as the MAC Paint Pot, except in a way this is easier to blend out. Of course the MAC Paint Pot is legendary and dries down very matte. This is easier to blend. Once you kind of put the MAC Paint Pot down, it's quite hard to blend. You gotta start blending it really quickly. It's really good in a way that you can blend it out and you have a bit more bunch time to blend it out. I'm just going with my Stay Matte by Rimmel London. I am nearly out of this. This is an awesome powder. very affordable. So I'm gonna take that and like set my face a bit. So I totally forgot I have this, and I have been going to bake with this. This is the Veroni Luxury Powder. This is like a replica of the banana powder by Ben Nye. I don't know how you go about with packaging like this. Like, I'm gonna empty some into the lid. I'm gonna go ahead and take that onto my blender, and I'm gonna bake under my eyes. I'm gonna empty that powder into this. That lid, that was not working at all.
About to leave, already packing, come with me.
I'm going to go in with the bronzer. This is the Kim Muse bronzer, which is like a fake-up version of the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is the new packaging for NARS. This is a Laguna bronzer. And as you can see, it's like a huge difference. This is like a terracotta shade. This is much kind of darker brown contouring shade. This is awesome for contouring. I feel like this might be a lot better if I just bronze with it. There's quite a bit of a kickback from that. Yeah, so it looks like really like a terracotta shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze with that.
I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my...
So it's a bit patchy, and it is very warm tone. So I usually like to use like a cooler toned brown shade to contour with. The worst. But it's very orange, as you can see. Probably now going to just wipe the bake off. That baking powder was not too bad. It's actually pretty good. I'm just going to set my eyeshadow primer with powder because it's like creasing quite a bit. Okay, so the eyebrows are now done, and I'm going to go into the eyeshadow. Two options for eyeshadows, and I've got the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the Glitter Bomb by Too Faced eyeshadow palette. So we've got some options we can play around with. I want to try out this brightening base, like just a white matte shade. Go into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I did purchase this on eBay. I'll just put the listing in there. Honestly, it looks quite nice, and there are a lot of different shades that I can work with. I don't like that it doesn't have a mirror, but the actual Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't have a mirror in it. I don't know. With an eyeshadow palette, I need a mirror, like, because I hate just to have it like there and have another mirror. Like, I'd rather just be like. So starting off with this palette, I'm going to go in with this shade there. There is a lot of kick up. I'm going to take that and put it all over the lid. Okay, so my skin is starting to feel a little bit itchy. And I'm not sure what it's from. Could be the foundation, it could be the concealer. I'm feeling it's from the concealer. I'm taking this fluffy brush, and this is a Zoeva 221. Like a transition shade, but I think I want to take this orange tone shade there. It is very pigmented. Okay, so it's not very pigmented. It looks very pigmented in the pan, and I'm digging in quite a bit. But when I actually go to put it on my eyelid, it's very faint. Actually, that's like quite a nice transition shade.
You're changing and no. Well, why didn't you call?
So the next shade I'm gonna go in with is this shade there. It's like a maroon. Oh, it's actually kind of red. On my Morphe M433 brush, gonna go into that red shade and place it like sort of right below where I placed that transition shade. I'm going to take this brush. This is the Morphe M506. I'm going to tap into this green shade and place that in the outer corner. So these shadows are actually really buildable, and they're not patchy when I blend them together. Like, they are blending out so nicely and there's no harsh lines. It's like a really nice gradient. It's blending out so nicely. Oxidizing a little bit this green shade, but not too much. Really want to take it this shade here. This is like a nice aqua shade. Do you see that?
Holy moly!
So I'm taking my Sigma E55 flat top shader brush and I'm going to go into that beautiful aquamarine shade. Okay, so there is like a lot of fallout. This is a really gorgeous shade. Okay, so far that eyeshadow is blending out really nicely. I'm just gonna like blend it out a bit more. I feel like purple would look really nice. I'm gonna go in with that. I think it's actually, when I mix the purple in with the green, it's looking a lot more blue. So I want to go in with like one of these nice gold ones. I just take this Sigma E55 brush and I'm going to spray it with some Fix Plus. This gold shade here, it's a really pretty shimmery gold and I swatched it before, and just kind of pack it on the center. It doesn't close properly. I'm gonna go in with the eyelashes. These are the false eyelashes by Made in Fashion. It says you deserve the cosmetic. Yes, I do.
I do deserve the cosmetic.
Take a spoolie and see if I can like brush it a bit. Apparently that makes them wispier. Go ahead and put these lashes on off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, these are the fake eBay lashes that I got. The band is so flimsy. When I went to pull the lash off, half of the band actually came off and the end of the lashes came off, and I was just pulling it off with tweezers. It's, I don't know, it's just all over the place. I guess you can see it. It's all like spaced out real weird, and it looks like I have a spider on my eyelid, so I'm actually gonna take that off. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I want to move on to the highlighter. We have a few different options for highlighter. I have this Fenty one, which I really want to use. Actually, there's a blush in this. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Morphe blush brush. It's a really good blush brush. It's the M462. This mirror, it doesn't like go all the way up, so it just kind of hangs like that, and it won't go all the way up, so you can't really properly get your brush in there. So I'm gonna go in with that. I'm gonna add quite a bit because I know it is not very pigmented. Really hard to like really even see it, like it's not that noticeable. I'm sure the blush would be quite nice if I had a nice even base on underneath, but because I don't, it's just throwing the whole look off. So next I'm going to go in with this highlight here. This is the Fenty one. I'm going to go on the top tip of my nose. I'm not going to use a brush, I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, see, that's actually quite nice. It's like a nice peachy one. It's actually really cute. I really like that. That's nice. See, when you swatch it, like at first you think, oh, it's going to be really powdery, but like for things like on the nose and stuff, like that's actually really nice. Now going into the fake Huda Beauty highlighting palette. Take the shade Tahiti and just like bronze up a bit more. Like it's like a glowy bronzer. That same bronzing brush and go into that. I'm really barely seeing much difference. I'm going to take my highlighting brush. This is my Morphe M510. There's like, you can really not see anything on the brush at all. Fake Huda one is like Where's the highlight? It's so, and this is the best highlighting brush ever. And look at all the like kick up, because I'm like digging in heaps of times. Don't even care if I drop it, but yeah. We're gonna go in with the fake Jeffree Star highlight. So tiny. Go with that. Really like that shade. This is the Peach Goddess replica. It's actually really nice. Just highlight on the cheekbones. So last but not least, I'm going to go in with a lipstick. This is the Huda BLT, the fake Huda Beauty liquid matte liquid lip. It smells really gross. And it's like really dry. That is kind of a pretty color though. As you can see, the applicator is not great. Like it takes a lot of swipes to get that coverage over the lip, and it's quite sheer. So I've got to keep going back in.